Hello, I am Teacher QA. I am so excited to teach you our lesson for today. These are our content standard and performance standard in English 9 Quarter 1. At the end of the lesson, students are expected to express permission, obligation, and prohibition using modals. Now let's get started.
Ability. 3. Permission. 4. Requests, offers, and invitations. 5. Suggestions and obligations. Directions. Choose the best meaning of the underlined modal verbs. Number 1. That man can't be a doctor. He looks too young. Impossibility. Prohibition. Possibility. The answer is impossibility. Number 2. You can't wear jeans at work. Men have to wear a suit and a tie. Impossibility. Prohibition. Possibility. The answer is prohibition. Number 3. Did you know that Mozart could play the piano by the time he was 5? Possibility. Ability. Impossibility. The answer is ability. Number 4. I'm not sure where the cafe is. I think it could be in the next street. Possibility. Ability. Impossibility. The answer is possibility. Number 5. When you've finished the test, you may quietly leave the room. Possibility. Permission. Impossibility. The answer is permission. Number 6. I'm busy tomorrow, but I may be able to see you on Thursday. Let me phone you. Possibility. Permission. Impossibility. The answer is possibility. Number 7. You know what? I think this rain might be stopping. Possibility. Permission. Impossibility. The answer is possibility. Number 8. I know you're busy, but might I ask you a quick question? Possibility. Permission. Impossibility. The answer is permission. Number 9. I'm just writing to say congratulations on your engagement. You must be really happy. Certainty. Obligation. Impossibility. The answer is certainty. Number 10. You must make sure that you save all documents in the correct folder. Certainty. Obligation. Probability. The answer is obligation. Mistake. In sentence 4, what could have been done to pass the next exam? How are the words may, should, can, will, would, ought to, and have to used in the article to convey the feelings of regret? Definition of modal verbs. In English, the modal verbs commonly used are be. We use should to suggest something is true and we have reasons for our suggestion. For example, ask Christina. She should know. It's nearly 6 o'clock. They should arrive soon. We use must have and should have for the past. For several languages. I couldn't see you. We use could have to say that someone had the ability or opportunity to do something, but did not do it. For example, she could have learned Swahili, but can I ask a question, please? Can we go home now? For example, may I ask a question, please? May we go home now? B. Giving permission. We use can to give permission. For example, you can go home now. You can borrow my pen if you like. May is a more formal and polite way of giving permission. For example, you may go home now. We use can to say that someone has permission to do something. For example, we can go out whenever we want. Students can travel for free. May is a more formal and polite way of saying that someone has permission. For example, students may travel for free. See refusing permission. Now, let's have some activities. Activity 1. Match the sentences in column A with that in column B to make 5 short conversations. A. 1. Did you know that Joshua works every weekend? 2. What did you think about Christina's idea? 3. I'll see you in the meeting at noon tomorrow. 4. Mark's son started a new school last month. He doesn't like it at all. 5. I think I'll go to bed now. B. Really? That can't be healthy. At first, I didn't like it. But now I think she could be right. Well, moving to a new school can be really difficult. Of course. You must be tired after your journey. Okay. I've got another meeting at 11, so I may be a few minutes late. Here are the answers. 1. Really? That can't be healthy. 2. At first, I didn't like it. But now I think she could be right. 3. Okay. I've got another meeting at 11, so I may be a few minutes late. 4. Well, moving to a new school can be really difficult. 5. Of course. You must be tired after your journey. Activity 2. Read or watch the latest news about the current situation of COVID-19 pandemic in our country. Write a one-sentence main idea using the suggested function of modals in each item below. 1. Probability. 2. Ability. 3. Permission. 4. Requests, offers and invitations. 5. Suggestions and obligations. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs, also called helping verbs, like can, will, could, shall, must, would, might, and should. After a modal verb, the root form of a verb is generally used. The word to should not appear after a modal verb. An exception is the phrase ought to, which is considered a modal verb. We use modals to show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible. We also use them to talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. A. Using the modals of advice, write about ways on how to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Please follow the template below. Here are some things you should do. For example, number 1. You should wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. B. Using the modals of prohibition, write about activities permitted by the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases under the General Community Quarantine, GCQ. Write your answers in your activity notebook. Here are some of the restrictions. For example, number 1. Any person below 21 years old, 60 years old and above, and those with poor health conditions mustn't go out of their house. A. Choose the correct modal or modal form to fit the sentence. 1. I didn't feel very well yesterday. I blank eat anything. A. Cannot. B. Couldn't. C. Mustn't. 2. You blank look at me when I am talking to you. A. Could. B. Should. C. Would. Answers. 1. B. Couldn't. 2. B should. 3. I was using my pencil a minute ago. It blank be somewhere. A can. B could. C must. 4. You really blank be late again. A must not. B don't have to be. C love to. Answers. 3. C must. 4. A must not. 5. If you don't start working harder, you blank repeat the course next year. A have to. B must. C will have to. 6. His parents spoil him. He's always blank to do whatever he wants. A been able. B been allowed. C making. Answers. 5. C will have to. 6. B been allowed. 7. Phone her now. She blank home by now. A has to be. B must be. C would be. 8. I blank be able to help you, but I'm not sure yet. A might. B would. C must. Answers. 7. B must be. 8. A might. 9. Entrance to the museum was free. We blank paid to get in. A needn't. B didn't need to. C have. 10 blank take a photograph of you. A. Am I allowed to? B. May I? C ought to. Answers. 9. B didn't need to. 10. B. May I? B. Compose a short essay expressing your thoughts on the topic new normal. Use the modal verbs on permission, obligation, and prohibition. Fill in the blanks in the following activities using the appropriate modals. Activity 1. Najma, 1. Blank I borrow your bicycle. Salma, I am sorry. The bicycle is out of order. Do you know a mechanic in this village to whom I 2. Blank take the bicycle. Najma, I do not know but I 3. Blank try to find someone who 4. Blank repair your bicycle. Here are the answers. 1. Can. 2. May. 3. Shall. 4. Can. Activity 2. Seeing a crow eating a piece of bread, a fox thought how it won. Blank tricked that fellow. It said, 2. Blank I talk to you sir. The crow didn't even look at the fox. The fox again said, 3. Blank you please pay a little attention to me. What a nice bird you are. Your voice 4. Blank be very sweet. I am sure you 5. Blank sing very well. The crow who 6. Blank not be persuaded till then now looked at the fox. It 7. Blank have felt flattered. The crow said to itself, I'll show this fox how well I ate. Blank sing. It opened its beak. The piece of bread fell down and was eaten away quickly by the fox. Answers. 1. Could. 2. May. 3. Would. 4. must. 5. Can. 6. Could. 7. Must. 8. Can. Activity 3. Don't eat this fruit. It 1. Blank be poisonous. This 2. Blank prove harmful for your health. This, perhaps, 3. Blank lead to death. Therefore, you 4. Blank not eat this fruit. It 5. Blank not be eaten raw. Before eating, its skin 6. Blank be removed. Answers. 1. Could. 2. May. 3. Could. 4. Should. 5. Must. 6. Should.
That's all for today. See you in our next lesson. Goodbye.